Hi friends, thanks for joining me today for a gentle yoga full body stretch. Grab your mat and let's get started. If you're still here at the end and you like my practice, hit that subscribe button and hit that super thanks button to leave a tip. So let's start in a cross-legged seat and we'll start to swirl the crown of the head around and make some circles with your upper body. Either ankle is crossed on top, and we're just taking a couple of moments to wake up your hips and to arrive in your body today, tuning into your breath. And if you have an intention for today, go ahead and set your intention for practice. Let that help guide the energy that you offer to practice. So we're going to lean back, cross your other ankle on top, and then continue to swirl. And you can switch the direction of your rotations. How does your hips and back feel today? And coming back to center, let's reach the arms up. Stretch the fingertips right up toward the sky. Inhale, open the arms to a T. Exhale, reach forward and take your hands forward as far as you can. And then go ahead and find a seated forward fold, melting your torso forward. And you can rock side to side through the rib cage. Then looking forward, we'll roll over your knees and come into your tabletop position, finding yourself on all fours, palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Drop your belly down on the inhale, gaze on up. Then exhale, we're going to scoop the tail and round chin to chest. And then inhale, spread through the heart, fan your fingers wide. Exhale, round. Inhale, glide the chest forward. Exhale, send the hips toward the heels, come into a child's pose. Reach your hands far away from your knees, finding that extended child's pose. Stretching long from pinkies to hips. Then stand up on your knees. Let's slide your right fingertips down toward the outer right knee and stretch your left arm up and over. So you can look down at your right knee and breathe along that left side. And we'll inhale. And we'll exhale, press that left hand down. Let's do the other side. Stretch your right arm up and over. Slide your left hand down to the outer thigh, or it might graze your calf, and reach your right fingertips away from that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, press that right hand down and away. Then reach back behind, lightly interlace the fingers. Track your knuckles down, lift your chest. Take a full inhale, lifting your heart. Exhale, we're going to send the hips back toward the heels and walk your hands forward again, coming into child's pose. Now in this child's pose, come up to tented fingers, Hasta Bandha. Lift your belly and slide your right foot through right between the hands. And we're going to stay here for a second, letting the inner thighs slide apart. If your left knee feels tender, you can always pad that knee with a blanket or by folding your mat over. So just be where you're at for a moment and take your left hand a little wider than the shoulder. And we're going to twist left rib to right rib. Take your right hand around, just swipe it toward your left hip. Peel that right shoulder away from the ear and take a couple of breaths into any tension we find. The inhale expanding and the exhale emptying out the breath all the way. Then release your hands to frame that right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left thigh. We're going to spin that left heel down and press your right leg towards straight. As straight as you can get without locking the knee. Then fold over that right thigh and take a breath there, a long slow exhale. And as you inhale, lift up, lengthen through the crown, look forward. Then touch your left knee down, slide your right leg back, touch your big toes. Come back in a child's pose. And then stand up on your knees, glide your shoulder blades onto the back or reach back behind, interlace your awkward finger on top. Track your knuckles down, find a back bend. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, slowly return back to child's pose. Stretch your hands forward, look toward your belly, and then slide your left foot through right between the hands. Hold for a moment, just let your inner thighs move apart. So we're stretching that inner thigh groins. Breathing. Letting the top of that right foot melt into the ground. Then take your right hand a little wider, slide your left hand around, swipe it right, peel that left shoulder away, and look to the left. Breathing in that twist. Inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, release your hands to frame your front foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right thigh, and spin that right heel down. Then fold over that left leg any amount. Anchoring your outer right heel. Gradually melting your forehead toward that left shin, whatever amount's available. And then lift up, lengthen. Look forward. We'll drop the right knee down. We're going to slide that left leg back. Take your feet flat and wag your tailbone side to side. Good. And when you wag your tailbone to the right, peek over your left shoulder, and then lift your belly, wag your tail to the left, peek over your right shoulder, and switch a couple times, seeing how those hips feel. And coming back to center, tuck your toes, send your hips up into a very gentle downward dog. Drop one heel at a time, bend one knee at a time, waking up the backs of the legs. Then finding that stretch right up through the low back. And gently come down into your tabletop. Cross your ankles back behind you, sit behind your heels, and then uncross, bring your feet mat width distance apart. And then take your arms right in between your knees, cup your hands around your toes, squeeze your knees into your arms and drop your chin toward your chest. Into this version of Kurmasana. Melt the chin toward the body. Hug the knees in toward your arms. Exhale out. And then lift your heart. Lift up really tall. Wrap your hands in front of your shins. Then bring your soles of feet together. Let your knees splay open. And we'll fold forward. Spreading through your chest. Coming into bound angle. Hands are on the ankles, the feet, or the floor. Taking a couple moments in that forward fold, remembering your intention, and offering some positive affirmations to yourself, like I am healthy, I am strong, I am confident, I am at peace, whatever you want to cultivate. Choose those thoughts. Then drop your tail. We're going to sit up really tall. Bring your knees in. Slide your heels out. Let's scooch forward and go ahead and slowly come down onto your back with your hands right behind your thighs. Hug your knees in. Give a squeeze. And then open your arms to a cactus as you drop your knees to the right. Look at your left elbow. Inhale, belly. Exhale, hug your knees back in. And drop your knees to the left. Look at your right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knees in. Wrap your hands in front of your shins. Give a hug. Full happy baby, elbows on insides of knees, hands reaching for the ankles, the shins, or the outer edges of your feet. Rock and massage your back. Evening out. And then keep the happy baby legs, interlace your hands behind your head and scoop up elbows to shins, shins to elbows, tuck the chin, curl the tail toward your belly, then release your feet mat width distance and let your arms rest alongside the body for a brief constructive rest pose. And that's where we'll take our final Shavasana in this position. If it feels better to have your legs extended, go ahead and do that instead. And we'll take a couple of breaths here to unwind and balance. Tune into the innately peaceful self, that place inside that is always at ease. And despite of the external circumstances, there's that innate inner goodness inside, that peaceful place. We tap into that as we rest. And bring your hands on your belly, inviting compassion for wherever you're at. Finding gratitude for whatever you have to be grateful for. You can start to windshield wiper your knees, massage out your back. Take your time to roll to either side, and we'll slowly press up to sit. Arriving up again in a tall seat, let's inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down right through the central channel. And thank yourself for showing up. And I wish you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. So grateful for your presence here. Thank you. If you stuck it out, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this practice, please hit that super thanks button and leave a little tip for my channel if you would so like to. And in any case, look forward to continued posting and sharing yoga with you. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Appreciate you.